Welcome back. Today we're gonna be doing the same thing as every day, obviously. So let's go right into this. Let's first talk about this. Warriors losing by. Hold on. Hold on. Warriors losing by 53. Hold on. Let me make sure. I was right. 53. Let's go. It's bad. Warriors without Steph are like a G League team. Draymond didn't play. Andrew Wiggins was their top scorer with 15, I think. 15 points for Andrew Wiggins. It was bad. It was awful. How do you 53 points? That was worse. Was that worse than the Clippers when they lost to the Mavericks earlier this season? I don't know, but it definitely looked worse. Let's see. They shot 32% from the field and 32% from three. Their leading scorer was Wiggins with 15. Draymond didn't play. I think did I already say that? I might have already said that, but it was awful. The Warriors need to do something this offseason. Even if Klay comes back, they still aren't gonna contend just because of how poorly the other players play, especially the bench. On the Raptors side, though, Gary Trent and Pascal and who was that? Anunoby had over 20. Yeah. So the Warriors got lit up. That's crazy. I think the Raptors might have won the Norman Powell trade just because Gary Trent is younger and the Raptors are rebuilding right now. I don't know. It was a really even trade, honestly. It's really even. But yeah. So I think I turned that game off when it was like a 20-point lead for the Raptors. I was like, oh, this game's over because the Warriors were just playing so bad. I was like, there's no way they're coming back. And then I look at in the third quarter, it's a 50-point game. It was almost a 60-point game. That was insane. Let's go to the Rockets and Celtics. It was close-ish till the third quarter. Then the Celtics started to pull away near the end of the third, and the Rockets just couldn't stop the bleeding and could not win. I know what I said at the beginning of this the season. I said the Rockets aren't that fun to watch. Like, this was after they traded James Harden and when John Wall wasn't playing. I said they aren't a fun team to watch just because the players weren't that great at the time. But then they signed Kevin Porter Jr. Kenyon Martin Jr. is coming into form. Although he did get dunked on. He came right back after that and had a nice putback. And then they have Christian Wood, obviously. So, and when John Wall plays, he's fun to watch too. So I honestly like this Rockets team now. They are fun to watch. Even though they may be losing 9 out of 10 games they play, they are fun to watch. Robert Williams, still starting center. Obviously 20 points. See, he had 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 blocks, 1 steal. He's the Celtics' future center, like I said before. He definitely should be. Their bench did nothing besides Evan Fournier finally having a good game with the Celtics with 23 points. Shot well from everywhere. So hopefully that gives them the boost they need to maybe push to a higher seed. The Mavericks and Knicks. I thought the Knicks for sure had this game in the bag just because the energy was crazy, but in the fourth quarter they kind of lost it. Julius Randle had a super off night. Let me see. What did he do? What did he shoot? I mean, it's totally fine. The Knicks in general just shot bad, but Julius Randle, 5 for 20, 1 for 7 from 3. He had 11 assists though, but the Knicks shot 36% from the field and 31% from 3. That's not going to cut it. Yeah. And RJ Barrett was he was super reluctant to take shots, and when he did, he just wasn't making them. But there's a bright side. During the 11 minutes Obi Toppin played, he had 9 points, and there were some nice buckets. You probably see these kind of buckets for a star just in general, but it's nice to see Obi Toppin. He was aggressive. He had this crazy putback dunk. Yeah, it was fun to watch. Alec Burks has been a huge plus off the bench. He's been dropping 20-point games off the bench. Emmanuel Quickley is super streaky. I still like him as a player a ton, obviously, but he's just really streaky. If he can become more consistent and hit shots consistently, he will definitely earn a starting spot over Elfrid Payton. I think that's all I really wanted to talk about. KP, I guess I could talk about KP. He started off horribly, but how much did he finish with? 14. Still not that great, but he started off missing the first 9 shots or something. Then he kind of hit a few that mattered. And then Luka did his thing, obviously. And Tim Hardaway Jr. always has something to prove against the Knicks just because... Hold on. This pillow fell off. Whatever. Just because they traded him twice. I'm sure that would suck. Especially coming back to New York after they traded you. And then they trade you again. I would have something against them as well. Especially because he was playing good in New York. What trade did they throw him in for? Oh yeah, the Kristaps trade. Yeah. Let's go to the... Let's see. I think... Yeah, let's go to the Bucks and Blazers. I didn't watch, although I did watch this game. Sorry. Another game I'm talking about. The Suns and OKC was another blowout. It was like a 39-point win or something. 37-point win. It was like 43-11 in the first quarter. But yeah, let's go to the Trailblazers and Bucks. The first thing I noticed, since I am a Melo fan, is he shot poorly. If he would have made shots, I think they would have been in this game and might have won. He shot 2 for 12, 2 for 7. He just struggled, but it's fine because Melo's a GOAT. So he gets a pass. Damian Lillard doing his thing, dropped 32. No one else dropped over 20. It's kind of just a rough game in general for the Blazers besides Damian Lillard. The Blazers always do this. I don't know why they can't. They can't blow teams out. They are in close games or they are in blowouts themselves. They don't blow teams out. I don't know what it is. It's weird. It's really weird. Let's talk about the Bucks. Giannis, 47. Giannis hit a few jumpers. And it was scary. He didn't hit any threes. He was 0 for 3 from 3, but he walked into the mid-range. They left him open. Rose up, sunk him. It's scary. It is. If he can start hitting jump shots, it's over. It's over for the league. He had 47 tonight. Not a single 3. Drew Holiday, 22. Plus the clamps. Chris Middleton, 20. And they really were the guys that carried. No one else had over 10. They carried. Giannis, if Giannis can start hitting the 3 consistently now, Don't even get me started. He will probably be the best player in the league. But yeah, the Lakers beat the Kings. I didn't really watch this game too hard just because the Lakers have no one playing really. They don't have LeBron, don't have AD obviously, but they beat the Kings, so I guess shout out to them. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that is it. Anything else? No, nothing else. So, see you next time.